Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So today we are going to learn some new information over the verb gustar in Spanish. So I'm going to take notes. I suggest that you take notes as well. They're not going to be terribly long. It is important that you write this information down. That way you can have it at your disposal when we're working on different activities, worksheets, and during open note assessments or quizzes. So we're going to get started. I will share the document camera with you all. Here we go. Gustar notes for Spanish 1. So a few basic things that we need to know. The verb gustar in Spanish means to like in English. So we're going to be learning how to say things like I like Spanish class or I don't like math. I like pizza. I don't like ice cream. But who doesn't love ice cream? Let's be real. So the verb gustar not only means to like, but it is an irregular verb in Spanish. So later in the year, when we learn the typical way to conjugate verbs, you'll notice that gustar does not follow those rules. So here are the conjugations of gustar. So here's our conjugation chart for gustar. It's the same setup as the chart we drew for ser and for our subject pronouns. Okay. So if you want to say I like, you're going to say me gusta. Now, if you want to extend it a little bit, you can say a mí me gusta. But me gusta by itself is perfectly sufficient. If you want to say you like, we're going to say a ti te gusta. Or you can leave the a ti out. You can just say te gusta. Then down here at the bottom, we have le gusta. You can say a él le gusta, which is he likes. You can say a ella le gusta, she likes. Or you can say a usted le gusta, which is you formal like. Up here, a nosotros. And then the main thing is nos gusta. That is going to be we like. A vosotros os gusta. So this is going to be y'all like. And this is, remember, this one is just in Spain. And then our last one, we'll go with a ellos, a ellas, or a ustedes. And it will be les gusta. So this can be either y'all like for ustedes or they like for ellos and ellas. So just so you're double sure, the things that I'm highlighting are the most important. The a mí, or a nosotros, a vosotros, whatever at the beginning, that's optional. But the basics are me gusta, te gusta, le gusta, nos gusta, os gusta, les gusta. So let's do, I guess I can zoom out. Let's do an example. So if I want to say, I like art class. So to say I like in Spanish, we pick me gusta. And then art class is gonna be la clase de arte. So that me gusta is I like. Now, if you wanted to, you could phrase this sentence a mí me gusta la clase de arte. And these sentences are exactly the same in their meaning. There's absolutely no difference between these two. They are the same. Let's do another example. What if I wanted to say, my friends like, let's say they like history class. So the tricky part about this example, as compared to our first example, is there's not a box up here that has a translation that says my friends like. So we have to figure out, we have to use our knowledge of subject pronouns. What subject pronoun would my friends be the same as? Would it be the same as saying he likes, you like, we like, they like? So if I remember from our work with subject pronouns, my friends would be synonymous, or it would be the same thing as saying like ellos. So I'm going to use les gusta. So I have les gusta la clase de historia. They like history class. Now, if you want to restate who the subject is, we can take this the A, and then we can put the subject. So my friends would be mis amigos. And then put the form of gustar. So a mis amigos les gustan la clase de historia. So once again, these two sentences are exactly the same. We'll do another example, and then I'll teach you a couple of other things. So we did an example with my friends. Let's do an example with a single person. So if I wanted to say that Allison likes pizza. So Allison is going to be the same as she likes because Allison is one girl. So to say she likes pizza, I can say le gusta pizza. Le gusta pizza. And then Allison, or the le gusta or Allison, we could also put this additional bit at the beginning if we wanted to restate who we were talking about. So I could say, Allison le gusta pizza. So these sentences are the same. And if you're feeling crazy, and instead of Allison, you want to put a subject pronoun, you could also say a ella. Le gusta pizza. So all three of these sentences are saying virtually the same exact thing. So those are all the same. So we have two grammar rules to talk about with Gustar. So how to make it negative. So this is going to be how to say what someone doesn't like. So to say what someone doesn't like, just like in English, we are going to add no to the sentence. So just so I can have this all on the same page, I'm going to redraw the chart from earlier. If you want to, that would be phenomenal. So we have our nose. So it will say no me gusta. No te gusta. No le gusta. No nos gusta. No os gusta. No les gusta. So this is going to be I don't like, no me gusta. You don't like, no te gusta. He or she, or you formal, doesn't like, no le gusta. We don't like, no nos gusta. Y'all don't like, no os gusta. They or y'all don't like, no les gusta. Now, if you're fancy and you want to incorporate that beginning part, the a, it's going to go in between. So, a mí no me gusta, or a ti no te gusta, a él, a ella, or a usted no le gusta, a nosotros no nos gusta, a vosotros no os gusta, a ellos, a ellas, a ustedes no les gusta. So an example here, if I wanted to say, we don't like math class. So to say we don't like, we're going to go up here, no nos gusta. No nos gusta la clase de matemáticas. We don't like math class. Now, if you wanted to, if you're really feeling crazy, you could say, a nosotros no nos gusta la clase de matemáticas. I know that's tiny, but hopefully you can still read it. So the a nosotros no nos gusta is the same thing as saying no nos gusta. They're the same. Okay. So we have one more thing to talk about, and then we will be done. So one special rule. Be sure to write this down. People struggle with this every year because they don't completely listen. So if the object or thing that is liked is plural, meaning more than one, you will use gustan with an N at the end instead of gusta. This rule only applies to plural objects, not a group of singular objects or a series of singular objects. And I'll give you an example. So some examples. If I said, I like cats. Cats is plural. Now, if I said, I like the cat and the dog, this would be an example of a series of singular objects or things. Because it's a singular cat and a singular dog. So I like cats. We will take I like, and then because cats is plural, instead of saying me gusta, we're going to say me gustan. Gatos. Or instead of me gustan, you could say a mí me gustan gatos. The same exact sentence. And then over here, because this is a series of singular things, we will just say me gusta, like normal. Me gusta el gato y el perro. So you see for the word the, I used the definite articles that we've studied the past couple of weeks. So those are going to be very helpful here. And then if you wanted to, you could have also said, a mí me gusta el gato y el perro. Same exact sentence. Okay. So those are the basics on Gustar. I will have a help session on Wednesday. Let's say Wednesday at 10 o'clock. So if you're struggling with this and you need some help, Wednesday, 10 o'clock. And then also we can do one Friday at, let's say, at 1. So Wednesday at 10 o'clock, Friday at 1. And I'll send the links out for those. Okay. Hope you all have an excellent day. Talk to you later.